Lust Corrupts, Part 4. Callous or avarice? Did Hiram care for Sue, or did he just lust for her? Seems to me if you love someone, choosing her would have been the easiest choice to make. Every step, it seems his caring was a convenience and little to do with love. SOF 625. At the 6th hour of the night, 3 virgins entered the cave to bring forth the treasures, and with them went a priest, protected by sanctification in the blood of a lamb. 5 priests, who were guardians of the treasures and never left the island, also went into the cave with them, garbed in skins and masked with the heads of beasts. The treasures were brought forth and placed upon the altar against the rock wall beside the cave, so that all might behold them. Over the altar was laid a cloth of linen and gold. While the people passed before the treasures and danced and sang, priests came and went in the cave. SOF 626. Before the cave and away from the road leading down to the lake, there was a pathway which went down to the pool of purification. Here, after the maidens had bathed, men and women came down one by one to be purified in its waters. They then went through an opening into the lake, and passing through the waters along the shore, where they rose, not much above the waist, ascended by steps through a small arched temple back on the road. If they were truly purified, they were never touched by water monsters. SOF 627. Never had a maiden been taken by the water monsters, but on this awful night, while a maiden passed between pool and temple, there was a loud cry of agony, quickly stifled. The island fell silent with foreboding, and as the night passed, the name of Sue was whispered from mouth to mouth. The treasures were carried back in gloom and silence under a mantle of dread, and the head of the high priest was bowed in sorrow and disgrace. SOF 628. When the boats departed, none noticed that Hiram was missing. For his duty done, he could return in any boat, and none saw the strange craft that clove the waters of the lake of Sadana. That night, Hiram returned to the shepherd hut of Naaman, and nothing was said to him, for Naaman thought he had joined with the people, sorrowing in the temples, and always many remained about for several days. Clearly he wanted both, but instead of focusing on the treasure of the heart, his focus was still split. And ultimately, I think he wanted the lust of the possessions far more than he wanted the spiritual love of Sue.